Greetings, everyone. Michael here for Newdeath Gaming, and we are doing a first listen on Zombie Exodus Safe Haven, a game by Jim Totillo. A game I first heard about from Aaron Spelker, that's Aaron. Second last name is Spelker. Check out his interview with the developer, Jim Totillo. And I have fallen in love with this game. Not just because I get to put some of my cool, like, fantasy world kind of like background music so I can get really into the mood. Not just that, because this is a choice-based games, which is what I fell in love with when I first played Choice of the Dragon. It was one of the first games I put on my channel since I lost my sight. Not just that, but because this is such an amazing upgrade iteration of Choice's game. This is just not... Listen, this isn't just a choice game. This is a fantastically intricate, complex inventory, class-based character development, completely intricate character creation system, an entire party with items and weapons, melee weapons, first aid weapons, training skills, attributes, relationships, all kinds of relationships, both physical, emotional, friendship-based. This is absolutely the most fantastic text-based choice game I have ever played. And I didn't know they were this good. I honestly did not know, Jim, that you could work your magic like this. So this game is absolutely amazing, and I do not have my do not disturb us. Sorry. Anyway, I just thought I could get away with getting this quick little first listen in. So I will have everything that you need to know in the description. So definitely pick it up. Tell them that Newdeath Gaming sent you. But first of all, let's get a quick listen on everything here. All right. So everything, I'm not going to have to go through out of the box experience. I've already been playing this game. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Everything is accessible. All the buttons are crunchy and solid and hardcore. The UI is straightforward. All the controls are perfect. All the buttons are labeled. The back, the forth, the settings, the screen and swipe down, the 4-finger tap, bottom, turning off voiceover. Everything works perfectly. There's no tricky way to squeeze out of the UI. Everything is clean. All the word and verbiage is perfectly voiced over. Everything is perfect. Now, with that out of the way, what is this game all about? Well, it's a turn-based strategy game with lots of incredible elements. Like, your characters can interact with you even when you're doing something else. Like, they may say, hey, leader, we don't want you to do that. Or they might say, hey, I want to hang out with my friend. Or they might say, hey, Newdeath, I don't like this dude. Can I hang out with this person? It's like that. It's that deep. You can start flirtations and have a sexual relationship with someone if you want. You can have a flirtation. You could have just a straight up professional relationship. You can be a backstabbing leader and kill everybody off. You can invite people to your party or exclude them. You can take vehicles, you can raid for supplies, you can attack other survivors in this zombie apocalypse. This is Zombie Exodus Safe Haven Part 3 that I've done my first listen on. Definitely, you want to check out Jim Totillo's. All of his work is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, let's let you hear a little bit of what I'm working on.
Play, button, restart, button.
I'm going to just play.
Play, button, play. Home, back button.
Oh, and by the way, if you don't like the screen all white, you can turn black. I turned black screen on with white writing, not because I'm reading it, but because it's a little softer and gentler on my eyes. I tend to have very sensitive eyes to brightness. So if you're like me and your phone brightness is actually on and you're not using a screen curtain, you can actually change to text. Black with white writing, or you can change it to just white with black writing, whatever you feel comfortable with. This is a visually diverse game, so if you are a sighted person, you will actually be able to enjoy this game as well. There are many settings. Feel free to browse through the settings menu. Everything is accessible. I'm not going to go through it right now. I'm going to let you hear a little bit of what I'm working on.
Zombie exit escape haven. Heading. Show stats. Button.
Now, you can double tap show stats to know exactly what your character's doing. Now, let me preface this with, I created my own character. Oh my God. It took about an hour. It was so detailed. Every little thing, for God's sake, practically I had to tell it what food allergies I had. It's that deep. It's ludicrously deep. Like, it's not just like, oh, your dragon has colors. No. You learn skills. You have skills. You have preferences. You have social preferences. You have weapon preferences. You have backstory. This is about as close to D&D 5th edition. I'm like, Jim Totillo, just make a D&D game straight up, brother. I'm telling you, please do a D&D game. Because I feel like you can do it. Because you are doing it, brother. This is amazing. All right, other things. Let me let you hear what it looks like when you want to check out your character's stats.
Zombie exit escape. Show stats. Button.
Let me double tap that.
Show stats.
All
Zombie
right.
exit escape haven. Back button.
So here is my character. I'm going to let you hear some of the stats I have.
Stats. Heading. Achievements. Button.
You got achievements.
Chapter 6.
You can know what chapter you're on. I'm on chapter 6 right now.
Date. Monday, May 14, 2012.
Hear that?
Post-apocalypse day. 3.
You get the post-apocalypse
3:30
day.
p.m. Profile.
This is your profile.
Name. Michael Gray.
You get to put your name in. There's my name, Michael Gray. Newdeath Gaming.
Gender. Male.
You can put your gender.
Profession/background. Mixed martial artist.
Look at that. Mixed martial artist, because I'm like living in fantasy.
Preferred skill 1. Hand-to-hand combat.
Preferred skill, hand-to-hand combat.
Preferred skill 2. Athletics.
So you're getting all these D&D-ish skill sets.
Skill points. 0.
These are my skill points left. Now, you get more skill points, I assume, when you level up and complete chapters.
Hair color. Bald.
I'm bald, so that's not really hair color. I like it to say smooth shaved.
Eye color. Brown.
There's my eye color.
Race/ethnicity. Black or African descent.
Black or African descent. You can put whatever racial ethnicity. There's options for none. You can put nothing. So there's so much like versatility built into the character creation.
Distinguishing features. Right arm scar.
I have a right arm scar, so you could put scars. You can put piercings. You could put tattoos.
Zombie kills. 48.
There's my number of zombie kills. Yes, it tracks how many zombies you kill.
Primary weapon.
There's my primary weapon.
Colon katana.
I got a katana.
Secondary weapon.
My secondary weapon.
Colon 38 special.
I am terrible with the 38 special.
Armor. Colon 9.
I have no armor.
Helmet. Colon 9.
I have no helmet.
Clothes.
This is your clothes.
Colon hiking clothes.
I'm wearing hiking clothes, something I selected when I first started out on my adventure.
Primary vehicle.
Here's my vehicle.
Colon unspecified.
I don't have a specified vehicle. I do believe my team has vehicles. You're going to have a lot of vehicles. You're going to have a lot of weapons. You're going to have lots of things like first aid kits, weapons, hatchets, knives, shotguns, machetes, grenades, explosives. Anything you can think of is in this game.
Money in bank.
My money to bank,
Colon 2,201.
I got 2,000. You have a money counter, and it's very precise.
Money. Colon 75. Challenges and perks.
Challenges and perks, these are another things you can add.
Visual impairment.
I am visually impaired. Yes, you can be visually impaired in this game. Is that not sick?
Health. Physical health 99%.
My health is 99%. It very thoroughly tracks your health.
Mental health 99%.
You have mental health tracking.
Fatigue 14%. Mental health fatigue 14%. Stress 19%. Fatigue 14%.
Fatigue is, that's how tired you are.
Stress 19%.
That's your stress.
Personality and morality.
Personality and morality, yes. It matters if you're a pain in the you know what.
Humanity 83%.
That's my humanity. My humanity started off at 80%. It's been going up steadily because I've been being very, very good to my people.
Morality 87%.
There's your morality.
Impulsive 28%.
There's your impulsiveness.
Calculated 72%.
That's your calculationness, like, you know, how you know, I guess calculated you are.
Straightforward 63%.
Your straightforwardness.
Manipulative 37%.
Your manipulation levels.
Honorable 76%.
Your honorable levels.
Pragmatic 24%.
Your pragmatic levels.
Idealistic 71%.
Your idealistic levels.
Cynical 29%.
Your cynicalness.
Group stats.
And then this is your group stats.
Group name the Reapers.
That's what I name my group. You get to name your freaking groups.
Leader Michael.
I am the leader, and I have to be voted in, folks, by the way.
Group cook Jaime. Leader Group cook Jaime.
This is my group cook. I get to assign every job for my team. And it is so easy to use the menus and UI. This game's UI is the rock star of all UIs I've ever experienced. If you want to do a text-based game, Jim Totillo is the man to talk to. He's got it down. It is clean, crispy UI. It's so perfect.
Quartermaster, Nora.
There's my quartermaster. Now, you want to be diplomatic with your positions that you award your team members. Try to give people who need encouragement a position. People need things to do in the zombie exodus. People need things to do in the zombie apocalypse. You want to be very just and fair. Now, you might get yourself a little haughty on the side, but be careful now. Don't be showing your little haughty preference. You got to be fair to everybody. You two can smooze and smooch on your own time. But for the most part, it's very important in this game to be fair to all of your team members, to treat everyone like equals. Definitely listen to their opinion because it does matter. You could lose your whole team if you do it wrong. And also, if you don't inspire confidence by leading by example, your team's not going to do very well. This is very much a game that judges your morality, that judges every single thing you do as a leader. It will take place in this game and it will be calculated. I don't know how the algorithm works for Zombie Exodus Safe Haven, but it's probably the most complex algorithm next to YouTube's algorithm. Lord knows what YouTube does. I have no idea, but this one's right up there. It's complicated. But you pretty much know you're doing terrible when your folks start saying, hey, leader, you suck. You're going to know right away because they're going to let you know, hey, you're not doing right by me. Or, hey, I love this. You're cool. So, yes, your people respond like real human beings. They're not like, I obey anything you say. I will kill zombie even though they bite me in the butt. No. They will let you know if they're afraid, if there's trepidation, if they're second guessing your decision, if they don't have loyalty, if they don't trust you, if they think you should make a different decision. They are not afraid to express themselves as human beings. Absolutely fantastic. A+ across the board in every single aspect of the artificial intelligence algorithm. It is so realistic. I honestly thought I was in a relationship talking to my chick while I was hanging out with the other people in my party. And I thought I was just a dude. I was feeling my Rickness. Like, I was all in this game. I'm like so into this game. So, first time I played it, 2 hours. I lost track of time. It was 1 a.m. I'm like, whoa, let's get some sleep here. I just into it. I just didn't even know what was going on. Like, I had a cup of tea and just some nice, delicious, like cinnamon, like sweet and sour tea. And I was just sipping my tea and playing. I got lost in the party creation system. I spent an hour creating my own specialized party. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Jim, I don't know how you do this. Please make more games. Please get some sci-fi up in here. Get some fantasy up in here. You are incredibly brilliant. This is awesome. And I want to thank Aaron Spelker so much for letting me know about this game. But let me keep walking through my stats here.
Allegiance, 40%.
There's your allegiance. That tells you how much your people respect you and will work for you and do what you tell them to do.
Morale, 65%.
That's your morale. You got to keep that higher. They'll start leaving.
Diplomacy, 65%.
That's your diplomacy. You got to keep that high. You got to learn how to talk to people the right way. People don't respond very well when you're, you know what?
Ruthless, 41%.
That's your ruthlessness. You want to keep that on the low side if you can. Don't be a jerk.
Altruistic, 59%.
That's your altruisticness. You know, be generous.
Group food, 590.
There you
Altruistic, group food, 590.
Group food, that's how much food you have. Yes, it matters. Your people need to eat. They eat every day. They need to sleep. They need to feel good. You need to boost their morale. You need to talk to everybody. You are a leader. There is so much responsibility in this game.
Group water, 375. Group food, group water, 375.
That's your group water.
Attributes.
And
strength, 70%.
Here is my attributes, 70% strength.
Dexterity, 50%.
Dexterity.
Agility, 60%.
Agility, 60%.
Stamina, 65%.
Stamina, 65.
Charisma, 45%.
Charisma, 45. I'm not very charismatic. I should work on that.
Intelligence, 65%.
And I'm pretty good at intelligence at 65%.
Willpower, 50%.
Willpower, I need to improve my willpower a bit.
Perception, 30%.
My perception is pretty low, so I need to work on knowing when bad things are going to happen.
Character reference, radio button, check, 1 of 7.
All right, character reference, don't know what that means.
Crafting reference, radio button, crafting reference, radio button, uncheck. 2, character relationships, radio button,
Okay,
uncheck.
so that's your relationships. That's your character. Yeah, you can have relationships.
Inventory. Radio button. Unchecked. 4
That's your inventory.
Skills. Radio button. Unchecked.
Let's
Inventory. Radio button. Unchecked. 4
let's check out our inventory.
Check. Skills. Radio button. Skill reference. Weapon reference. Next. Button. Next. Button.
Let's go next to our inventory here.
.357 Colt Python revolvers. 1. 38 special revolvers. 1. Beretta 9 pistols. 1. Cleavers. 2. Crossbows. 1. Crowbars. 1. Fire axes. 1. Hammers. 1. Cannabis. 1. Knives. 2. Pepper spray. 1. Springfield M1903s. 1.
There's all my inventory. There's so much. Let me see if I can go line by line.
Words. Lines. Gear. Backpacks. 2. Binoculars. 1. Blankets. 2. Gear. Backpacks. 2. Spring. 1. Cross. Revolver. Inventory. Inventory and gear. Inventory and gear. Inventory. .357 Colt Python revolvers. 1. 38 special.
There we go. That's my weapons. The Pythons. 38s.
Revolvers. 1. Beretta 9 pistols. 1. Cleavers. 2.
There's my cleavers. There's my Berettas.
Crossbows. 1. Crowbars. 1. Fire axes. 1. Hammers.
There's my crossbows, fire axes, crowbars.
1. Cannabis. 1. Knives. 2. Pepper spray. 1.
That's my pepper spray.
Springfield M1903s. 1.
And some other stuff.
Gear. Backpacks. 2. Binoculars. 1.
My
Blankets. 2.
backpacks, binoculars, blankets.
Crafting tools. 1. First aid kit. 1 kit with 5 total.
There's my crafting kit. Yeah, it tracks everything. If you break your axe, you don't got no axe. If you use up all your first aid, you got no first aid. It's real. It's serious.
Charges. Flashlights. 2. GPS. 1. Handcuffs.
That's how
1.
many flashlights I have. And if I run out of batteries, you got to find more batteries. Or guess what? You have no flashlights at night.
Laptops. 1. Night vision goggles. 1. Portable.
I got laptops. I got night vision goggles.
Cookware. 1. Broken grappling hook. 1. Shovels.
I got cookware, grappling hooks.
1. Shortwave radios. 1. Smartphones. 1.
I got smartphones, shortwave radios.
Consumables. Antibiotics. 2. Alcohol. 5.
I
Batteries.
got alcohol. I got antibiotics.
1. Metal parts. 4. Painkillers. 10. Shampoo. 2.
I got metal parts, painkillers, shampoo.
Soap. 2. Toothpaste. 1. Wooden parts. 10.
I got soap, wooden parts, toothpaste.
Special inventory. You carry no special items.
And then you can get special items. Who knows what those are? It could be anything. This is the most detailed game. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. I do not say this often. This game is too good for me. This game is literally too good for me. It's so clean. I'm not ready for this. It's that good. It's absolutely amazing. So, listen, this is going to get my highest rating for accessible games for the blind and visually impaired. It's absolutely gorgeous. Definitely check it out. Everything about this game is absolutely amazing. I don't want to spoil any of the story. I can't play it for you because it would spoil the story. The story's just, look, you think the UI is beautiful and accessible. You think that it's crispy and the buttons are perfect and labeled. That's it. No. The story is gorgeous and amazing. It's Walking Dead meets Game of Thrones meets all the best zombie sci-fi action thrillers, mystery kind of things out there. It's absolutely fantastic. So put on your favorite ambience when you play. Get yourself a nice hot cup of cocoa or tea or glass of water. Get yourself comfortable. Settle yourself down for a lot of play because you're going to fall deep into the game. And as I said, in my description, you'll find a link to the App Store. Pick it up. It's a few dollars. Buy part 1, 2, and 3. I highly advise you not start from part 3. Spoiler alert, you will get too much information if you start on the later chapters. Start from part 1. Purchase all 3, and there's a subscription that will make everything better. Start from chapter 1. I'm already starting over again because I want to start everything from scratch. I don't want to know anything until it actually happens. So it's absolutely paramount that you don't get spoilers. So I'm not going to play the game for you. I want you to find out for yourself how absolutely gorgeous this amazing text-based choice game is by Jim Totillo. Zombie Exodus, Safe Haven. This has been a review by Newdeath Gaming, part 3 of the series. But start from chapter 1 and work your way all the way up. You will thank me very much. So as I always say, love yourself, each other, always be kind, and definitely go check this game out immediately. Rate it high in the App Store and let me know what you think. Okay, folks? You take care, and I'll hear you soon. Bye-bye.